Hello, listeners and viewers. Welcome to another episode of Invotalks. This is Fatma Sohail, and today we have amazing Gameball with us in our Leap series. Before we start, this podcast is powered by InvoZone, the web and software app development company with offices around the globe. We have two more verticals, InvoBlocks, which is associated with blockchain development, and Invo Games, which is associated with game development. I won't be taking much more time because I'm really excited that we have Gameball with us. From Gameball, we have Mohammed with us. And Mohammed, how are you doing? How is Egypt? Tell us all.
All good. All good. Thank you so much for the introduction. I'm really happy and I'm really glad for just having our discussion today. I'm looking forward to have extended discussions and areas of cooperation in the soon future and meeting in person, maybe in Leap in the very upcoming event on February. Thank you so much for that. All right. Let's just cut to the chase. Who is Gameball and what Gameball does? Well, we help any brand or any client or any company has customers, end users or B2B customers, to make the customers more happy and retain the customers and save the huge amount of money being spent on acquiring a hell load of customers because the old customers are not happy and they are churning from his product. In a nutshell, Gameball is a SaaS solution. It's a 360 customer experience solution, focusing on gathering all the customer insights in an omni-channel experience and help the brand to integrate with any kind of channel the customer is using to get in touch with the brand to buy the product or buy the service. Help the brand itself or our client. We help our client to capture the customer events and the customer behaviors and get those behaviors analyzed in order to be able to communicate efficiently and effectively with the customer through marketing campaigns in order to help the customer to remain in contact and remain loyal to the brand, buy more and spend more money in the brand, and receive like a personalized experience in terms of the communication he receives from Gameball. And all this is covered with a gamified, interesting gamified experience the customer is going through across his experience in buying something or using the customer's service.
Wow. Interesting. The gamification, I also read about the gamification on your website. It's quite interesting, and absolutely, we would love to meet you. InvoZone team is absolutely thrilled about the leap, and it would be lovely to meet you guys over there. So, how many team members are going there from your team, from your company?
Well, up till now, most of my commercial team is going, and a couple of the founders will be there. So we're talking around 8 to 9 people from Gameball will be there. Yeah, around 8 to 9 people maximum.
Oh,
we just don't want to keep, we don't want to keep the booth busy because we just would like to meet new customers and host them in our booth and just, have coffee and discuss some business and something like that. So it won't be a good idea to just fill the whole booth with Gameball team, but, we'll be all over the place over there.
That's amazing. We should exchange our booth numbers.
Absolutely. You're more than welcome.
Yeah, we will stay connected so that we can exchange our booth numbers and visit each other because it would be amazing.
Yeah, indeed it will. Indeed.
Indeed. Your CEO, M.Dardeery, is, I believe, also speaking at the Leap.
That's right. He has a couple of speeches planned over there. And Ahmed Khari is one of the very good speakers when it comes to anything related to the customer experience and the customer retention. He has a very extended experience in that part, and beyond the experience, he's very passionate about this. He does believe in the essence and in the importance of the customer experience and how if the customer is happy, everything will be all right, and if the customer is not, and you're doing everything perfectly, you're not going any far. It's gonna be like few steps until everyone will know that you're not the best person to pamper your customer or indulge your customer. So it's a matter of time, and you will be just fading away. So he has this belief not only on the not only on the business level, because he's the CEO and founder of Gameball. No, he has it on the personal level as well, and that's something he's implementing across the company, across his network. This is something you will experience yourself if you get the chance to talk to him. The guy is amazing.
That's pretty nice because I was reading that he's gonna speak about the retail data and how we can make how businesses can capitalize the user insights, I must say. And these are, must say, the one of the very much problematic thing for businesses nowadays, as we were speaking earlier, that with the layoffs and everything, customer data, user insights, customer behavior has become the key for businesses to grow their business.
Absolutely, absolutely. Let me tell you a little bit more about this. Um, the customer, any one of us is a potential customer for some brand. So our data is no longer personal or private anymore. You can have your phone number distributed across, like, multiple brands, and you will get to receive SMSs and calls from real estate agents, from whatsoever type of brand will be keeping just hammering you with calls and SMSs. So the data privacy is no longer there.
Mm.
Approach, it's just a dream right now, because I keep receiving calls. Hi, are you interested in this or interested in that? He's talking without knowing who am I. Is it the right time to talk or not? If I'm interested in buying his product or service or not? If I'm capable of doing that or not? So it's like, spamming, just like the spam email. I'm getting spam calls. So the customer actually started to get irritated from the number of calls, the number of SMS, the number of emails is receiving. And that's very, very risky on any business, because with the mass number of emails and calls and SMSs we receive, we lose the interest of reading the real important emails which we receive, or the real important SMSs. So, and that makes us not interested in anything, unless if it's someone will just come and knock my door, for example. But that's not the best way of communication. So because it's risky, not only on the brand, on the main concept of the communication between any brand and between the customer, the approach which we are using of capturing the customer insights upon the customer behavior makes the communication very personalized. Which means, for example, if we'll be talking about the retail, or if we're talking about the e-commerce, any kind of platform I'm using to buy something, or use a specific service. For example, Mohammed is just, getting paid by the end of each month, like by the 25th of each month. So he's rich at that week, and he's able to go here and there and buy some stuff. So he picks the weekend in order to go to the mall, the specific mall, and go to a specific brand and just go and try out some outfits, and see how does it look, and buy with a chunk amount of money, and goes back home. He's repeating this behavior on monthly basis. So if you will be able to know that Muhammad gets paid on that week and goes on that day and buys from that store this type of clothes, so you will know Muhammad's behavior. So if you will have a marketing campaign, for example, on the beginning of the month, you will not target Muhammad because he's not the targeted segment at that point. He paid his money already. If you have a marketing campaign, I'm talking about you, the same brand, the same branch, the customer Muhammad goes and buys from you. All right. If you have, like, a new production line for the women clothing, for example, you will not be communicating with Muhammad because he's not a targeted segment. All right. Imagine if you have all this information about Muhammad and about his behavior and about his purchasing power and timing, and you will be sending a specific and personalized message to Muhammad, like, "Hi, Muhammad, we miss you from last month. You sent this message on the 25th, for example, because you know that he's getting paid on that day. We miss you since last month. We believe that you love our jackets, for example, because he's buying jackets across the past 6 months or the past 3 months, for example. We know that you love our jackets, and we have a new collection of jackets, and with a very good price. We would love to see you at the store." If this message comes to me, or this email comes to me, or this, push notification comes to me, I'll feel like, all right, those guys know me. Those guys, they know what I need, they know what I do, and I'm actually interested in that. So I might go and pay them a visit. So that's equals conversion. So we made the communication efficient and personalized and useful. So that's what Gameball is trying to help our customers with. We help our brands, our customers to get insights about the customer behavior, customer segmentation, the customer insights. We give them insights about this and enable our system enables the brand to segment those customers according to whatsoever criteria they will be having, and send personalized, direct, laser-focused campaigns to that customer upon his behavior or upon his interest, so the customer sees that it's relevant to him, so he will be interacting, and that's equals conversion. That's what Gameball, one of the main things Gameball is focusing on, to be honest.
Mm, I completely agree. This, I call this as the magic of personalization. Because
I like the name, yeah. It sounds lovely.
because I completely agree. It's kind of a magic because I also receive SMS that we missed you last month, like you said. So it's kind of create, a feeling of affiliation with your customer, or customer feels that he's connected or she's connected with the brand. That's sort of another world and another power.
Absolutely.
So coming back towards Leap, what are your expectations from the Leap, and also how Arab land is unfolding in terms of technology? What do you think about that?
All right. Leap, I was just saying, before a minute ago, Leap is one of the biggest events happening in the region, and the number of attendees and the size of the attendees and the sponsors or partners attending this event is huge. So it's a huge potential and a huge opportunity for networking and getting to know each other more, and exploring areas of cooperation and business partnerships. This is something, it comes by default. But the thing which really worth to mention, that it's happening in Saudi Arabia, and Saudi Arabia in the very recent years starting to blossom, differently, and flourish differently. The opportunities there are everywhere, and the country is supporting this with all the possible means. So it's adding more interest to the opportunity of networking, that it's gonna be supported by the country. This is something very important as well. What I'm expecting from Leap, something no one can deny because it's all over everywhere the past few months. It's the ChatGPT and the AI implementations. uh, I'm expecting that it's gonna be something mentioned here and there in the event, and some people will start to think how can they. It was regarding the ChatGPT and the AI implementation in business right now. It's something no one can deny that it's taking all over the scene. So what I'm expecting in Leap, that definitely such very important news will not be neglected and will not be just, passing by. So I'm expecting to see a lot of companies, big ones and medium ones, and even startups will start to adopt the idea of engaging with other brands using the ChatGPT and embedding the ChatGPT API integrations within their existing solutions in order to enhance the customer experience, enhance their brand efficiency, and use this crazy magical AI engine, which is, doing magic. Whenever you just go and ask him whatever you want to ask, you will get it. I'm expecting this, and I'm looking forward to just be part of that, to be completely honest. Why? Because Gameball is always into enhancing the customer experience and making everything more efficient than it was before. So I believe that we will be having a very important input. We will be having a very important input and a very important share whenever we have or see any potential opportunity for taking place with integrating with ChatGPT and with customers using the ChatGPT and the AI, the machine learning in general. But I'm just using ChatGPT as the main example we just need to just, say in our call today. I believe that whenever we will be having an opportunity or see something promising, we'll definitely grasp it and be part of it.
Mm, yeah. AI is gonna boom. in 2000, more boom in 2023, especially in context to, like you were talking about the chat GPT. And here at InvoZone, we have also seen the inculcation of, massive inculcation of, I must say, AI in different solutions, like in mobile apps, in web apps. And I completely agree with you that AI solutions are going to be, I think, mandatory for every company, for every even startup. So AI is going to be everywhere.
Yeah, I hope we use it wisely. That's all.
And honestly, it's been for a while, but right now, the innovation which is coming with AI in different solutions, it's quite amazing.
That's right. Absolutely right. Yeah.
So thank you so much, Mohammed, for being with us. It was an absolute delight to have you with us. And I would stay connected with you for exchanging our booth numbers. And we would love to have you on our booth, and we would love to be on your booth.
Indeed, yeah, indeed. Your coffee is reserved from today. Don't worry.
Sure, sure. So thank you so much, Mohammed.
Thank you. Have a great day.
You too. Have a great day.